Hi guys. Okay, so I have a set of blank envelopes and cards and envelopes. Um, and it's been a very snowy day today, and I feel kind of, I don't know, a little bit sad. So I really want to just make some art today, and I know that it always makes me feel good to make little cards and send cards out to some of my friends. So I'm doing that. We're using this little dollar watercolor set that I got from actually one of my managers gave this to me because we just had a really slow day at work. So she's like, here's something to do. And so the colors actually are not too bad. They're pretty vibrant and pigmented. So this is one of my test drawing that I did, and then I did an actual illustration. And I was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna use this to make cards for my friends. I really want to send them some of my stickers. These are just like the bee, what's it called? Just the ones that didn't come out well enough for me to like feel okay selling to people, but that I think are still are very cute and work well as stickers. So I think that they will appreciate these. I think this one is going to be an illustration of a little alien friend. Very special and important to connect with friends outside of the digital world, because there's just a bit of like extra intention that you have to put into making something physical for a friend. Like these are gonna matter much more than text would. And that's why I like to send letters to people. I've often been called like an old soul or something like that. Something to that effect. Because I've always well appreciated the older way of doing things. Like I've always just appreciated doing things by hand, rather than relying on technology to get things done. And I'm also really bad at maintaining. I'm just bad at maintaining friendships and conversations. And even IRL friends, they know that it's pretty typical to not hear from me for weeks to months at a time. And that has like very little to do with whether or not I care about a person. But a lot more to do with just my brain just not being able to keep track with everything, really. And like phones nowadays are so much just not about talking to people. They're so much not a communicative device for real life. Like I feel like having a phone, using it as a phone is a secondary function to all the other shit that we tend to use them for. So, I don't know, it's just hard for me to stay in contact with anyone. No, I am not, I will admit I am not a watercolor painter. It's not my forte. I don't know how this paper is going to hold up. It's definitely not watercolor paper. I think if I don't oversaturate the paper, it should be just fine. Okay, that's pretty cute. Some little hearts colored in. I'm trying to get more comfortable and confident with remaking the same characters and stuff like that over and over again. It's because I tend to make one thing and then that's it, and you never see that thing again. But I feel like it's overall helpful for your artistic abilities to be able to recreate stuff multiple times. Because one, you could learn from yourself. And you could definitely like compare over the years how like, or even like in shorter periods of time, how things change, how your art improves. I should not be using this pen. I'm using this slightly smaller pen. I'm trying so hard to like put down red and not like take out what was it, but I think I kind of fucked it. I had fucked it up, but I think it's fine.